Coach, thank you for joining us today.
It's great to be here.
So, Coach, how are you adjusting to Elon and the community around here?
Well, it's been pretty much all football at this point. I'm blazing a trail from my hotel to the office, and of course, when you have a house to sell and family back at your old venue, there's no distractions. So it's been great. It's been a great process. Been very pleased with the way the staff hiring went, with the way recruiting went, evaluation of the current roster, and now we're into our off-season conditioning, getting ready for spring football.
Excellent. So what do you see as the biggest challenge coaching at Elon?
Well, to me, the biggest challenge at Elon, whether you're coaching at Elon or Alabama, it really doesn't matter. It's a process, and you're trying to improve the program as much as you can on a daily basis. And that's the way that we'll go about our work here. It's the way we'll play the game. It's the way we'll teach our players. It's a process. And every day you're just trying to maximize your opportunities, control the controllables, and put yourself in the best position at the end of the day for tomorrow.
Now, with the current team going into next season, what do you see as its biggest strength and its biggest weakness?
Well, to me, that's a hard question to answer. We haven't even had a practice yet. Obviously, I've watched a lot of tape of Elon, a lot of tape of conference opponents. But until we're on the practice field, it's really hard to assess that. But, as a new coach, what you're trying to do is you're trying to come in and change the culture and the mindset and put your program in. It's all about being the leader and having a blueprint and executing your plan. And we're going to put a program in that's got high standards, expectations, asking guys to be accountable, personal responsibility, and change the mindset of the current team. We want to be tough, physical, relentless competitors, and that's a process, a day in, day out process to try to get the team where we want to get them. But at the end of the day, you're trying to make everybody as good as they can be.
Right.
Because running a program is all about recruiting and development, and recruiting is about surrounding yourself with great people, both staff-wise and player-wise. And then development is developing guys that are maximum potential.
So, from your previous job, what do you plan on doing the same from the last job at IUP, and what do you want to change when you come to Elon?
Right. Well, when we went into IUP, the program had a tradition, a history of success, but had fallen upon hard times. 4-10 in the conference the previous 2 years. We were able to kind of put the program in. The blueprint is similar to the Alabama blueprint that I learned from Coach Saban. That was a great experience for me, being part of his original staff and kind of learning his blueprint for 4 years. So we were able to kind of change the mindset, the culture, produce results year one, won 6 out of our last 7 games year one, and went on and won 19 out of 21 games early there. And, walked out with probably my best 2 teams coming up. We walked out there 53-17.
Right.
So now, will it be exactly the same? No, it won't be exactly the same. Okay, the blueprint will be very similar. Okay, there's always tweaks.
Right.
Like we changed the way we played offense in year 5. We went up-tempo spread, a lot like Clemson, some of the other teams that you see, scored a lot of points. Did a lot of great things on offense. I'm committed to that style of offense here. And so there'll be differences, but, that's part of being a ball coach. I've been doing this 34 years, and, every situation requires its own little special touch.
Got it. And then what are the team's goals for maybe the next season and for the next 3 to 5 seasons? Where do you want the team to be?
Right. Well, look, we're going to build a championship football program here. And again, it's a process. Now, there'll be no self-imposed limitations on what we can accomplish next year. I mean, we're going to work every day to be the best we can be, and when the season's over, we'll assess what we did well and what we didn't do well. And, 3 and 5 years out, it's the same thing. Like at Alabama, in year 1, we went 7-6. Year 2, we were 12-0. Okay, and then lost in the SEC championship game. Year 3, won national championship. We really didn't talk about winning national championships there. Everything was sort of technical type goals, what you have to do to become the best you can be. And I have found that works best. And that's how we'll do it here.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Coach, for all the answers, and we definitely wish you the best of luck in next season. Back to you at the desk.